Our final speaker today is not a doctor, and she comes to us from a personal tragedy she suffered when her husband Fred died at the age of 39. But out of that tragedy, Regina Holliday and her family have become an advocate for other families, explaining how having better health information can save lives. She's been through this and lived through this as a patient advocate, as a spouse in a tragic situation, and I very much appreciate Regina's courage in using her own personal loss as a compelling message to change the practice of medicine for better for the future for other families. So, Regina Holliday.
Thank you for inviting me here today. I'm an artist, a mother, and I was the wife of a great man. I know in a very personal way why patients need access to the electronic medical record. Last year at this time, I was painting a mural that was about 20 by 50 feet on Connecticut Avenue in the DC heat. I was a new widow. My husband had died of kidney cancer on June 17th. The painting was called 73 Cents, and it depicted our family lost within a data loop without access to information. From January to March of 2009, my husband went to his doctor with complaints of pain. He was sent home with pain meds each time and never received an after-visit summary. He visited 2 ERs with extreme pain and was sent home with pain meds each time. By mid-March, Fred was taking 4 types of pain medication, 2 types of muscle relaxants, and 4 types of laxatives, and we had no diagnosis. On March 25th, he was hospitalized for tests. On March 27th, the oncologist came in his room and told him while he was alone that he had tumors and growths. The oncologist then left town for 4 days. My in-laws and I spent those days begging the doctors for information about my husband. We had no access to the written record, though we were continuously hospitalized. My husband suffered additional injury due to a lack of communication between staff and a lack of consultation with his medical record. After 4 weeks of enduring the utter horror of not knowing what is going on, I went down to medical records and I asked for a copy of his electronic medical record. I was told it would be 73 cents a page and there would be a 21-day wait. I was astounded. This was a state-of-the-art hospital, yet they were asking us to wait 21 days and spend hundreds of dollars just to read Fred's record. The next day, the oncologist came in the room and said, "We are going to send you home on a PCA pump." The doctor then left the room, and my husband and I burst into tears. He turned to me and said, "Regina, you go after them. You try to get me care." 5 days later, we were transferred to another hospital with an out-of-date and incomplete transfer summary and medical records. Fred was denied pain medication and food for 6 hours while the staff tried to cobble together a medical record using a phone and a fax machine. I eventually got a copy of Fred's record, and despite its many errors, it became a virtual Bible to guide us through the last 56 days of his life. There was not a day I did not reference it, and that information helped extend his life and created a fragile peace within our heart. For there is no greater sorrow than watching your loved ones suffer while you feel helpless because you don't know what's going on. I don't have a background in medicine, but I do know enough to help. With access to his record, I could help explain treatment options and ease his mind. This is why I paint. This is why I speak, so others will not have to suffer as we did. We are all patients in the end. We all deserve to be treated with dignity and respect. And I will not stop, I will not give up until we get change in this nation. until people are taken care of and we all have the right to see our own information. Thank you.